Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy nappie. Welcome to the YouTube channel. On today's episode, I know you guys will love it because we have Mz Dru here, the entertainer, the everything. Yes, so we are still on the women empowerment with nappiebriggs, and today Mz Dru is here to share her story with us, her transitioning to Ghana and everything that she went through, what she liked, the up and downs. She really loving it, and she will also try to inspire us with her story. So if you are ready, come with us. Let's go! Alright, I already mentioned her name. She's going to tell us a little about herself, and then we just get into the video. Thank you so much for coming, Mz Dru.
Anytime.
Yes, it's your first time on my channel, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I know my fans will love you for that.
Oh, yes. I love you too, guys.
Alright, where are you coming from and why Ghana?
Okay, so I am from London. I'm British born from the UK. I actually have got Ghanaian in me, so I'm Ghanaian with a little bit of Jamaican. So yeah, I think I was brought up eating Ghanaian food, coming to Ghana maybe every year, every 2 years with family. Until 2013, I started coming to Ghana by myself.
Wow.
And that was a whole new experience. You know, coming to Ghana by yourself and coming to Ghana with family is different because I really got to explore the country.
You want to be the big girl thing.
You know, I was out there in these streets.
Everywhere.
You know, but it was fun. Like, you know, I was thinking, wow, this is really somewhere that I would enjoy. I didn't think that I could live here forever. I think always it was like, oh, maximum 2 years. Only maximum 2 years I can do in Ghana, and then I'll go. Then, you know, 2018 was a very interesting year in my life. In London, I was soaring in terms of Mz Dru. I was at the peak. Like, everybody knows about Mz Dru. And then my best friend, my dad, passes away. And I decided, nah, I just need a break. You know, I was working so many different jobs, like sometimes 4 jobs in a day. And then I was like, I'm so done making somebody else's dream come true. I'm working so hard to make somebody else's dream come true. They could wake up and say they're closing the business, not caring about me, the employee. And then I decided, nah, I just need a break. So let me go to Ghana just for a break. I was only gonna be there for what, 4 or 5 months? I wasn't planning to live here. It was just a break. But when I came, I was like, hey, Ghana, mama.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is really amazing. So how was it like being in London, on the streets of London, and thinking about Ghana, because you know your roots are from Ghana and some are from Jamaica, but you chose Ghana. You've been to Jamaica, right?
Yeah. Right.
Comparing these 2 countries, Ghana, Jamaica, they're one people, but you were like, you found so much peace here that you are stuck. So why didn't you rather go to Jamaica?
Why didn't I go? Jamaica, all my Jamaican family are in Ghana. And they're in Ghana and in London, so there was no need for me to go there. Even though Jamaica is just like Ghana, I think Jamaica is so beautiful, but Ghana has more culture. Yeah. Jamaica has its culture as well, but it's just different. And I think I have, you know, more free accommodation here in Ghana, more family are here in Ghana. I've been here more times than I've been to Jamaica. So Ghana is like a second home.
That's amazing. That's really, really amazing. But the fact that you've lived almost all your life in London and you were born and raised in London, you know the media don't preach good about Africa. So what was going through your mind when you were growing up and planning to come to Ghana?
I mean, when I was growing up and then we had to come to Ghana, we would come like for 6 weeks and it would just be boring. It would just be like, oh my gosh, like, you know, they don't have maybe the internet or they don't have this. But when I came by myself and I was able to, you know, see that it's actually not that bad, like it's the same. Of course, you know, outside they portray that, you know, everybody is poor or this, if you don't have this. When you come, then you see that sometimes the Ghanaian ladies dress better than the Londoners, you know? So you really, is until you get here is when you can make a judgment, but it's never good for any situation anyways to judge when you haven't experienced it yourself. And for me, I don't talk about things if I haven't experienced it. I can't say I don't like anything if I haven't tried it before. So that's literally, that's the Mz Dru mantra. I have to try it before I say I don't like it, before I give an opinion on it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Right. Yes. How many countries have you been in so far?
32.
32. How many African countries?
How many about African. Wow.
This lady want to finish the world soon.
I really do. I really do. How many are African? Ooh.
Okay, 20 is more or 20 is less?
Nah, less than 20 are
Okay,
African.
so 5.
Maybe about Egypt, Morocco, Ghana, Tanzania, Togo. I'm gonna go to Ivory Coast.
So say no 5. Okay, so let's stick with 5. Yeah, so we've been to 5 African countries. All right. So on this episode is women empowerment. So you traveling as a woman, how does it feel like? Because women are discriminated, but I know women travel more than men.
Probably yes.
It's
yes,
so
they
true.
do.
That's the fact.
A lot of the influencers that I see traveling, they're actually more ladies. Yeah.
Right. So you traveling as a woman, how's the feeling like, and what do you go through?
I think firstly it's very like liberating to just that I actually have the ability to travel just one. That's a blessing to me. So already I'm just happy.
Yes.
Traveling and food are the 2 things that make me happy. Those are the 2 things. If you know Mz Dru, travel and food are the 2 things in this world that bring me joy, other than God. So I mean, it's very like liberating the fact that I'm blessed to be able to travel. I do a lot of solo traveling, so I do go by myself. And a lot of people would be like, oh my gosh, are you scared? Like it's dangerous, things can happen to you. But I'm very much of a free spirit. Like I'm not scared of anything. I think the adventure and the thrill is what gives me more excitement.
Right.
Like that gives me more vim, more adrenaline to be like, nah, I have to do it. I mean, I literally have a strong relationship with God. So I know that He's always protecting me. So I'm never like scared. Of course, there's stupidity. Like there's crazy and there's stupid. I say that all the time. But so I am like careful. I am very careful. But it's true. Crazy things can happen to me, but I tend to always think positive. And whatever you think comes to pass. Whatever you say comes to fruition. So I think positive things. I say positive things. I never really think of negative situations, and we just move.
I'm so excited right now. Wow, she is a woman and she's just putting everything on the side and just moving forward. Like keep moving.
That's it.
Yeah,
just focus.
Just be careful of yourself doing it.
That's it.
Right. So now let's come back to Ghana. I know what you do, but I want you to tell them what you actually do in Ghana, so I don't lie about it.
I do a lot of things, guys. I do a lot of things. So mainly, my main profession in Ghana is I'm a TV presenter, media personality. So I do influencing on products, advertising. But I am on TV. I have my own show on a TV station in Ghana. But I also have YouTube. I'm a YouTuber, blogger. I travel around, basically, showing the world the beautiful hidden gems, trying to change the narrative of Africa. Like I said, the way people think about this country on the outside, and showing them you might think that we are hanging on trees and mud huts, but we have some beautiful locations, big houses, beautiful beaches that these guys you need to see. It's not always, even though I'm bad because most of my countries are outside of Africa, but it's not always thinking of the Western world, because there are places in this Ghana that look like the Bahamas, that look like Jamaica, that just are so, nature just gets me excited. Yeah. So I do that. I travel, YouTube. I'm a youth empowerment advocate. I love young ladies and women empowerment. That's why when Nappie messaged me, I was like, what? This man, you speaking my language, I'm all about uplifting, inspiring and empowering young women. I want to be the big sister that I didn't have. I didn't have a big sister. I am the big sister to my sisters. So I just want to always be that, if I had a big sister, certain decisions I wouldn't have made. Or maybe I would have had a bit more of an insight, advice in doing certain things. And so I always want to be able to be there, for young girls. And I do a lot of philanthropy work, giving to others. And of course, you guys can see my voice is very strange. So I do voiceovers as well. If you've got any adverts that you need someone to be like, oh my goodness, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
Yeah. So talking about being a philanthropist, we are taking this women empowerment series to another level. We want to take it back to the streets of Ghana. There are so many hawkers on the streets in Ghana trying to make a living. The street getting accidents and all that. It's crazy. So we want to take them from the street. So we'll be creating a GoFundMe to raise some money to support these women. Whatever you want to do, if you are going to be sewing, if you're going to be selling, if you want to have a big store, we will try as much as possible to support you with that. So yes, I'll put a link in the description or also on the screen for you to come in and support. Just $1 will help to a street woman or help her from the street. Yes, back to our question. You're talking about traveling as a woman, all right? You're moving from Ghana back to the traveling lady. You said something about you've traveled Europe and the Caribbean and other parts of the country and Africa. I think it's a thing right now in America and in Europe. When these teenagers, when these young adults start looking into traveling, they go everywhere in the world, but they don't go to Africa. What is the problem with that?
I don't know why they do that.
That's
but speaking from experience,
that's what you're doing in the beginning.
It's true. Speaking from experience, me being in London, it's cheaper for me to travel to places in Europe than it is to come all the way to Africa.
All right.
Now, again, what is always put in your face is Europe. Is, you know, the Spain, the Barcelonas, Iceland, Jamaica.
They all look the same?
No, actually. Okay, Europe, Spain, all of those ones, they look the same. But Iceland is different to Jamaica. Jamaica is different to Portugal, you know? So they are different, but so it was cheaper for me to go to those places than it was for me to fly all the way to Africa and explore Africa. But then later, you know, later in my journey, as I started getting older and maybe saving more money, I did try to explore all of those. And so I thought me coming to Ghana, it would be easy for me to travel around Africa because I'm in Ghana, but it's also very expensive. It's cheaper for me to go from Ghana to London to Tanzania than Ghana to Tanzania. And I didn't understand that. So that's probably the reason why.
True.
But I wouldn't, and I think now with social media, YouTube, all of those things, people are seeing the beauty in the countries, because I know a lot of people now that are going to Kenya, a lot of people are going to Tanzania, South Africa, you know, a lot of people are now coming to Africa, but it is expensive.
Yes, it's so expensive. We're all complaining about that.
There you go, there you go.
Yeah, one more thing about traveling. Let's talk about Tanzania.
Yeah.
Just a minute. When you went to Tanzania.
Hey, you were following me? You saw what I got up to on Insta? Because I ain't put the videos out yet.
When you went to Tanzania, all right, I want you to confess about Tanzania.
Okay.
How many places did you go to in Tanzania?
I went to Zanzibar, I went to Dar es Salaam, I went to some other towns.
Has blue beaches.
Tanzania has blue beaches.
Tanzania has highlands.
Tanzania does have, you know, hiking. It has safari. It does have, you know, like local places. It has big capital cities.
Is there.
Hey!
She didn't even realize that.
But then so does Ghana. Ghana has the same. Ghana has blue beaches. Have you gone to Axim?
Axim, Lumumba, yes, they have blue beaches.
They have blue beaches.
The blue beaches everywhere in Tanzania. Everywhere.
That's true. That is
but
true.
I'm not shaming Ghana though.
Yeah, but in Tanzania, the sand is different. That's why the water is blue.
Yeah.
Only because their sand is different.
It's so true. It's so true. Okay, now back home.
Cool.
You're enjoying Ghana.
I'm loving Ghana.
She just came to visit and now she's here.
Yes,
forever.
I am.
What actually made you stay? Was it COVID? Was it yourself?
Nah.
What made you stay?
It was the fact that I started feeling like I was living my dream. Like I started to literally feel like this is what I want to do in life, and I'm actually doing it. It's easy for me to, you know, do the presenting, do the, you know, empowering young people in Ghana than it was for me to do in London. And so the fact that, even though I will not lie to any of you, Ghana is not easy. Like it is. A lot of people are saying, come to Ghana, come to Ghana, come to Ghana. But if you don't have the strength, the perseverance, the tenacity to keep going, you will pack your bags and you will go. Because there have been times where I've been like, oh my gosh, I'm done. Like, forget it. But for me, because I know what I'm passionate about, it's my passion that kept me going in Ghana. It was my passion that was like, Dru, today was a bad day. Sleep, let's try again tomorrow. Yeah.
I really believe that because Ghana is really expensive and hard.
Now the cost of living is going up in Ghana, but it's not just Ghana, to be honest, it's everywhere. Yeah. It's everywhere. So you just have to make a way and deal with it. You can complain and stay where you are, or you can just work hard and keep moving.
Right. Thank you so much, Mz Dru. Really appreciate your time, and that's not it. I want you to help us with something about women living in Ghana as entrepreneurs as you are. What is one?
Of course. How did I forget to tell you guys I have my own plantain chips line? I'm a businesswoman. You know, we're making money.
She's not saying much. Yes. So you starting your own business in Ghana, all right? What is the hustle and bustle that you've really gone through that you don't want anyone to go through? There are challenges everywhere, but what is one thing that you tell people that you don't need to do this when you start being your own boss in Ghana?
That's a difficult question, because I can't speak for everybody's business, but literally the only thing I can say is don't do anything that you're not passionate about. If you know you're passionate about clothes, don't start a business on food. If you know you're passionate about plantain chips like myself, don't do a business on cocoyam. You know, do whatever your business is, make sure it's something that you're passionate about, because there will be times where it gets difficult. There'll be times where you want to give up, but because you are passionate about it, when you're working, it doesn't feel like a job. And it's better when you are working, you're doing something and it feels more like a hobby, and then you get paid for it. That's a bonus. Than you putting in effort to something that you don't even enjoy, and you're not seeing anything come from it. So I think for anybody that wants to start a business, my advice would be make sure it's something that you are passionate about. Make sure it's something that you personally enjoy before you even start. Then do research. Do research. Even though I have plantain chips, there are how many different plantain chips brands in Ghana? There are how many different clothing lines? There are how many different drink brands or you know, chefs that cook food? Do research. Who's your target market? You know, what is it going to make you different? What's your unique selling point? What makes your product different to others? And then you literally just focus on it. Maybe, you know, you want to do plantain, you want to do a clothing line. Don't open your shop where there are 50 shops in the same place, because you know you're going to make competition hard. Then pull it somewhere that, you know, maybe you have clothes that young girls are going to like. Put your clothes shop outside of school. This is an example, but you know, do research and think about what you're doing. Don't just come up with an idea and start. In Ghana, it's easy to start a business though, I will not lie. And there are so many different business opportunities that you can have. You just have to think. But when you are doing it, do your research. And when you research and plan, I'm telling you, it makes the next 5 years much easier for you.
She is so smart.
Hey!
I don't even know what to say. But because you are very smart, I want you to help the world with this. If your voice could reach the world, what's one thing that you tell the world?
Hey, simple. Chase your dreams whilst living your best life.
Chase your dreams while living your best life.
I don't want you to chase your dreams and you're so focused on chasing your dreams that you're miserable.
Right.
You see?
You need to be happy.
I'm chasing my dreams, I'm doing what I want, but I need to make sure that every single day I live it like it's my last. I'm so, you know, there's no stress.
Happy yourself.
Happy yourself. I don't have time to be hanging on to miserable, to be bitterness. I don't have time to hold on to bitterness.
Right.
You know, something doesn't go my way. I say how I feel. I didn't like this, and then I'm okay. You move on. Don't hold on to things, because sometimes I'll be holding on to something and you are not even thinking about me.
Right.
I'm sitting here angry. Oh my God, Nappie was late, and Nappie's living his best life, and me being angry is only affecting me, not you. So in life, literally do what honestly makes you happy and live your best life, because life is short. Tomorrow is not promised, and it's better you enjoyed today and tomorrow you went than you lived your whole life thinking about 5 years and you didn't even get to see that 5th year.
Wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe to it.
Please, Mz Dru TV.
Everywhere,
To be fair, Mz Dru, Mz Dru, MZ.
And she has this slogan, let's go. If
you didn't hear from Mz Dru, then it's not true.
Right, if you didn't hear from her, then it's not true.
There you go.
Right. So let's see if it's true. On behalf of you subscribers, we have these amazing questions to ask her.
Whoa, okay.
Yes. So if you are ready,
let's go. This is like a game.
So whenever I say I want to ask these questions, they ask if it's a game.
Is it a game?
No, it's not a game.
Eesh.
Right. So the first question is, what goes through your mind when you think about women who are entrepreneurs?
Strength. Yeah.
Wow.
Strength, because it's not easy.
Right.
To be a woman, we go through so many things than guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that we have to do. They have to carry. Just starting a business. Imagine if you are a business owner, you're a woman, and you have children, and you're married. You have to still think about your family, pleasing your husband. You need to think about making your children are happy, make sure you are good. And imagine you're a woman and you're a firstborn.
Mm-hmm.
You think about a family. Oh, there's so many things we think about. And
So
then the
true.
business, that's strength. That's inspiring.
That's amazing. What is one thing? Okay, we'll cheers to that. Let's toast to that. That's good. Okay. All right. What is one thing you wish you knew about women and work that you wish you knew earlier?
Wow. One thing I wish I knew.
Earlier about women and work.
Maybe I wish I was warned about how hard it would be, you know, and maybe I wish there was maybe a manual on saying how to do when you get stressed, how to deal with this, how to do. Maybe I wish there was a bit of a manual, but again, every situation is different. So sometimes when you go through the hard times, they make you stronger.
Right.
So actually, sometimes I appreciate the mistakes that I made, or I appreciate the trials that come my way, because when I push through and I overcome them, I'm much more stronger and more knowledgeable than I was before.
Great. So true. All right. What that's the next one, which is the third question. Have you drawn any professional inspiration from any other woman? Can you tell us about it?
It's such a difficult question. You're basically like asking me if I have a role model. I don't have a role model, but I don't have anybody that I say I want to be like this person, because I always want to be better than anybody.
Right.
You know, I always strive to be the best version of myself, and I know that I am me, and there's nobody on this world that's like me. So I'm made like this for a reason.
Right.
If there's maybe somebody that I could say is a good, I have different pockets of people that I like the way they do their things that I would want to add. So let's say I love Michelle Obama. It's like she is like, I would say she's goals. I love, you know, the way Peace Hyde, you know, carries herself. I feel like I can relate to her story a little bit. And the little bit of Anita Erskine, you know, the way she speaks, the way she does it, she commands respect. So if I could pick, and then plus Dru
is number one.
There you go.
Yes, you always have to be on top.
That's it.
I don't want to be like this. I want to be more than this.
I want to be better.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, what will you tell young women starting? Okay, I think we said that. Yes. What is one thing you wish people knew about women who are entrepreneurs that they don't know?
I think I said that as well. It takes a lot of work. You have to be kind to everybody, because you never know what they are going through. You don't know what anyone is going through unless they tell you. They can come to work and, you know, be smiling, but you don't know the tears that she might have wiped when she was in the car before she opened the shop today. You don't know the argument she might have had. You don't know how, you know, her body is feeling, but she's showing up. So you have to be kind to everybody. You do not know what people are going through until they tell you.
Tell you. Yes, thank you so much. That will be the end. She is so amazing, and I know you guys will just go ahead and subscribe to your channel, and please do so for me. And I'll not lie to you, you just love what she does. Thank you so much, everyone, and I really appreciate the love and support. I'm going to see you on the other side. Peace out. Yes, thank you so much.